Hi, everybody. It is Saturday night, OGIC, and I'm so excited right now. I'm really excited. I'll get to why in a minute. But hi, everybody. Hi to Doug. Hi to Shar, my brother and sister-in-law. Hi, guys. They're watching TV at home. Anybody in the room? Nope, that's okay. I'm going to be putting some gingerbread together tonight. Gingerbread houses. I've never made one of these before, so I thought, why not? Give me a break from cooking stuff and just sit down here and have a little fun this way. So we'll see. I thought about trying to make one big one out of the two kits, but
What you hear from me?
Robert, salute.
He said 200 subscribers.
Yeah, how about that, huh? Woohoo! That's right. It is 200 subscribers as of just like a few minutes ago. So that is awesome. And I'll be talking about that here in a minute. Maybe when some other folk come in. But I'm glad you're here, Robert. I'm going to make some of these gingerbread houses. Maybe this is something you'd like to do with your little daughter there. She might like to have fun with one of these. But we'll see. I've not ever put one together. At least I don't think I have. If I have, it's been too long. It's been a long time, and I really don't remember doing it. So anyway, these aren't terribly expensive. This one was a little more than I thought it would be. It was like $11.99 or something, and this one was $5 at the Family Dollar store. So this one makes two little ones. This one makes one big one. So hey, for $5, this you could have got two of these for the price of one of these and had four little gingerbread houses. So, but live and learn. I should have went to the Family Dollar first. That's what you get. So, nobody else popping in yet? That's okay. I can take my time. Maybe I'll start. Let's see. Let's open one of these up and just see what it looks like. Mrs. Olga, did you happen to look at the ingredients on here?
I did.
You did. And are they kryptonite to you?
They are. I don't think I can have them.
You can. Mrs. Olga cannot eat these. But that's okay. I can't really think of anybody that eats them anyway.
No.
Maybe the candies. Let's see here. That's it for that box. Wow, that's pretty stout cookies. Pretty stout cookies there. And it looks like we got some, it says on the box here, we got Nerds. A couple bags of Nerds. Some Sweet Tarts. And what are these? Bottle caps. Oh, I see. One is Runts. One is Nerds. Really, honestly, I see absolutely zero difference between the Runts and the Nerds. Maybe I got cheated. Huh?
Is one bigger than the other?
No, they're both really the same size. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Is what that is. And let's see here, their bag of icing glue. Kind of mix that up a little bit. Couple different tips. What else do we got here?
Eli's here. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. OG.
Well, hello, Eli. Welcome.
Crazy Dad's here.
Tim, hi, guy. I'm just going through the contents of this first gingerbread house, and I was saying that I really don't remember ever putting one of these together before, so
We might have when Richard was small.
maybe, yeah, we might have. But, okay, so comes with a couple bags, the candy, the frosting to glue it all together, 2 tips, very nice. And let's see. Let me just see what the basic instructions say. I'm a guy. I hate reading instructions. I'd rather just have some pictures to look at, you know?
Tracy Dad said, "Hey Tom, congrats on 200, brother."
Yeah, thank you. Tim, that happened really just minutes ago. Before I got everything, moved everything from my desk into the kitchen for the stream, it said 199. And then 5 minutes later, when I brought it back up to get things ready for the stream, 200 was there. And so yeah, I'm super stoked, and thank you. Thank you. I've got something coming up special for that, and I'll talk about it here in a minute. So this looks pretty easy. Just the tip part. Okay. Yes. You just squeeze this stuff into the bag. Put on the little tip here. So it's kind of like just straight, like it'll make like caulking. And then if you want to do fancy stuff, you put this one in. But it doesn't really say, like, put half in one bag and half in the other. Well, maybe it does. See, reading, I like to look at the pictures. There's some pictures here. Can you see the pictures?
Eli said, "Don't forget about us little people." LOL.
I'm not going to forget about you little guys. Because if it wasn't for you folks, you so-called little guys, I wouldn't even have to, even be here now with 200. And so I appreciate that. I'm super stoked. Okay, now this other little one, this is the mini one. This is the one I got from the Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, for $5. For those of you that missed it, this one I bought at a local grocery store, and it was $11.99. Yeah, $11.99 for the one gingerbread house. And so let's just kind of scoop that to one side. Is Uncle Les there with you? Hi, Les.
Eli said, "Hi, Tom."
Wild man. Whoop. Dropping stuff already. Little, what do you call those little gumdrops? Okay. As in goody goody. All right. Set these over here. I doubt very seriously if I get anywhere near what they look like on the box. They're not going to stand up, are they? Hey, what do you know? I got them to stand up. So I guess I'll start on one of them. Where is everything for this one? Does it not have a bag? 1 second. Nope. This one doesn't come with a bag. You just carefully nip off the corner and squeeze it from here. So I guess there's not going to be any fancy fluting.
Tracy Dad says, "Uncle says hi, Tom."
Awesome. Yeah. All right. So let's see how this goes. I'll open up this first one. And let's get this pulled open. So I was thinking today about some of the fun stuff, that I used to do when I was young, a youngin'. When it got to be, around Christmas. Oh yeah, look at there. See, this one is the easy lock. Easy to put together. That's what this guy needs is easy. Except for that's probably not the right one. Is that the right one? We'll see. One of the things I really liked to do, my parents would go down to downtown Denver, and there was this department store, May D&F. I don't know if any of you remember the department store. Kind of like Sears, it had clothing and furniture and whatnot, but they had a big display window in Denver. This was downtown, and at Christmas time, they set it up just with the Christmas scene, kind of like what you see in the what was it? The Christmas Story, I think, the one where the dad wins the lamp leg. So kind of like a display like that in the window, and I loved going down there every year and checking that out. It was so fun. Well, not every year, but a lot of years. All right, got to get this thing opened up and squeezed into a bag here.
The Dad Cave. Hey there, Tom.
Dad Cave! Welcome. Actually, it's appropriate that you're here because, see, like I'm trying to build this gingerbread house, see, and I don't think I've ever really built one before, so maybe you can maybe you can lend a hand. Whoa! Crazy dogs. There's going to probably be some barking and ruckus as the evening goes, but that's what happens when you got a couple of crazy ones. I'm sure those of you that have dogs know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so I got to squeeze some of this into this bag. And I guess this is going to be my mortar. My mortar. Oh. Well.
The Dad Cave said congratulations on 200.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that very much.
Hitting 200 subscribers.
Yep, it was just a little while ago. Just before the live stream. So it was a really nice surprise. And I don't know how I did that, but I managed to clip two ends at the same time. Mrs. Old Guy's laughing at me.
Pastry bags in that drawer right there.
Well, I think, luckily I keep my feathers numbered. Let's see if I can tape it shut.
The Dad Cave says he's never built one himself. I will take notes from you.
Okay, well, note number one, don't cut both corners off the frosting bag. I don't know how I did that, but I guess I did. Second hold. If I give most of the pressure there, it looks like it will. We're off to a stellar start here. Huh?
A cup one of them.
Yeah, I should, huh? See, it's a good thing you're here, Mrs. Old Guy. She is absolutely right. A glass to help stand it up. Okay, a mug will suffice. Maybe my brother might recognize that mug. All right. Let's stretch that over here. Okay. Let's continue on here. I don't want to squeeze all of it in there. Save some for the decorating part. All right.
Crazy Dad says his experiences with gingerbread houses never went good, LOL. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that you have better luck.
Oh, you know what? See, This is probably why it pays to read the directions beforehand. And I'm going to tell you exactly. Has anybody figured out already what I've done wrong just by watching? No?
At the end off the back.
Oh, it's. I didn't cut. Not only did I not cut the end off the bag, I didn't put the tip in there either. Now, how am I supposed to get the tip in there? I'm not.
Eli said someone needs to come up with a pasta and tomato sauce house to build.
Tomato and pasta. Yeah, you know, I guess if you used pasta sheets like for lasagna.
Yeah.
Oh boy, well I'm just going to have to go with cutting the tip and I'm going to have to just wing it from here. Boy, I tell you, that was... Okay, so there's another hint for you, Dad Cave. Make sure you cut the tip off and you have a tip in the bag before you start putting the frosting.
Crazy Dad said, Wild Man said maybe you should just eat the gingerbread house instead.
Yep, sit here and snack on the candy and whatnot. Well, now it's become a quest. It's no longer, you know, a fun thing to do. It's you know, I have to do this now. I got to redeem myself somehow here. All right, now I've got to make sure that I've got. These are the side walls. Yes. Oh, they got to be. They got to be. Because there's two of them. Boys. Okay. I think I got it. Now, where do I got to apply the cement? Got to right here. Well, it doesn't seem like that's a lot for that to stick to, does it? Maybe some here. I don't know. I don't think that's going to work that way. We'll see. We'll give it a second. And I'll try and get this other one gooped up. Uh-oh.
The Dad Cave said, duly noted.
All right. See? Yep, we don't... See, this is what you don't want to have happen. So let me get this a little more gooped up and ready to go.
And Dad Cave says, does anyone actually eat the gingerbread houses after they are done?
I never have, but then again, I've never been around too many folk that actually made the gingerbread houses. I never tried to put together one of these kits. I tried actually to make some gingerbread one year, and that was a horrible failure. It was either too soft and it just kind of crumbled under its own weight, or it was way too hard and brittle, and all you had to do was just look at it wrong and it would crack in half. So I don't know. I can make a lot of stuff, but I guess I just can't make gingerbread. I got two walls up, kinda. All right, I guess I should do all this at once. Hang on now. I ain't giving up. This thing will go together. I'm gonna make it work. Even if I have to pull out my staple gun. Wouldn't that be fun? Watch somebody try to staple together a gingerbread house. Okay. Whoop, the other side. I'll learn from this one and see. This is supposed to be the easy build, because it's got these little locking pieces. Well, that's not going to work so far. Alright, here we go. Squish those two together. Squish these two together. Uh-oh. Now try to get this one on here. I got all 4 walls.
Eli said, when in doubt, use duct tape.
Duct tape? Yep. Some super glue? I guess I could use super glue. No. Maybe, what's that other? Gorilla glue. That stuff kind of foams up.
The Dad Cave says, this is a good idea for a video, building a better gingerbread house.
Yes, exactly. I thought about trying to make one big one out of the 2 kits, but they are 2 really completely different. So, yeah, I don't think that'd work.
Wild Man says, I hope this isn't a new challenge.
Yeah, no, it's not a challenge. It's only a challenge to me because I've never done it before.
And the Dad Cave said caulking would work wonders.
Caulking? Yeah. I could even get the colored caulking too, so that, oh well, we want the white for the snow. I was thinking, hey, I can get the right kind of color and it'll just blend right in. All right.
Dad Cave says duct tape works.
Side here. My dogs are in there just roughhouse, and I'm sure you can hear that. It's cold outside, so they don't, they're playing inside, and sometimes they get pretty pretty rambunctious. Okay, one roof panel going on. Let's hope that this thing. This might work. What do you know?
Fluffy Bearded Man said, everyone don't forget to smash that like button.
Yes, please.
And Eli said a chilly 80 degrees there.
Is it? Dang. You're going to have to bust out your winter parka, huh? We had a clam bake today. Sat out at the... No. What was it today as a high here, Mrs. Old Guy, today? Like maybe 45? Yeah. So it wasn't freezing anyway. That's a good thing. All right. There we go. Going up the side here. All right. I need a little drum roll. One of you guys there, just give me a little drum. Thank you, Mrs. Old Guy. Good. All right. That went better than I thought, because at first, the way that it was falling apart, I didn't think I was going to have that good of luck. So now, if I want to make it look really cool, I got to get that other tip going. Get a little frosting up here to hold these 2 together. Okay. Well, that's all right. I'm going to give that a minute just to kind of dry a little bit. Let my glue dry. Does it taste any good? Let's. It's okay. Sugar. So, because of the, I got the 200 subscribers, I decided that my brother had sent me this gift pack here of Reaper sauces, different kinds, Carolina Reaper hot sauces, and these, for those of you that know the Super Hots, the Scorpion, is around 2 million Scoville units, and for those of you that don't know, the Carolina Reaper's around 2 million Scoville units. So this is way beyond any kind of hot or heat level that I've dealt with before. The hottest I've ever had is ghost pepper, and that's pretty hot, but I've never really kind of like eaten a whole one or gone really crazy. I've used it in a lot of foods, and I get it hot, but probably not nearly as hot as it's going to be eating these. So for my 200th, I will have that posted sometime tomorrow evening, and I'll get these done and I'll try every one of them. And I looked at the back of them, at least the 3 that I could see, and they all look really tasty. There's one in particular that I really want to try. It has pineapple and some other stuff in it. So thank you to my brother again for sending this to me, and thank you to my 200 subscribers. So now I have a good reason to break into it.
Tybalt said, "Hey, old guy,
Hey.
you had a great Thanksgiving."
Tybalt, welcome. Yeah, I did. I had an excellent Thanksgiving, and I hope you did too. In fact, I hope everyone here had a Thanksgiving. Everyone in the room. Yeah, I sure did. It wasn't very many people. It was just Mrs. Old Guy and I and a local friend. So the 3 of us sat down and had a turkey dinner. It was really good. Had some pumpkin pie for dessert. Watched, since Old Guy doesn't get the regular TV, and I'm not going to pay for like satellite, we just watched an old football game on YouTube. So, yeah, it was a good day. Quiet but good. And
Eli says, "How many subs for you to eat a fresh Reaper?"
how many subs for me to eat a fresh Reaper? When I hit 1,000 subs, I'll eat a fresh Reaper, or at least I'll try to. Yeah, to eat a fresh one, no. Yeah, I've seen way many videos, and for a novice like me, yeah, that'd probably rip me a new one. So it's gonna have to be a big deal. Like I said, 1,000. Okay. So I think this is dried enough to where I can maybe start goofing around with it a little bit. And I'm going to remember now to cut that tip. And get this tip in there before I get the rest of the frosting going. That was a bonehead move. Okay. Let's see. A little bit more on the tip and cut that off a bit more. So, how many of y'all had turkey on Thanksgiving? And I'll raise my hand on the turkey end. I know Robert had turkey. And Tim, did you have turkey? I think you said you had turkey. I remember your that turkey hat you got. That's classic. I love that hat. I love that hat. Okay, let me get this squeezed out of here and into this bag. Nobody said I was ever going to do this the easy way. Give me that glass. Let's see here. Okay. Never have tried this. And you can see that I think I'm getting at it just like a real pro. It's going to look just like that picture on the box. Okay. Excuse me a second. I have to wash this sugar off my hands. They were getting pretty sticky.
Eli said that his sister made a really good Oreo cheesecake.
Oh, yummy. Speaking of cheesecake, this little guy and I are going to have some dessert here in just a few minutes. Yes, ma'am. I don't know how many of you all saw what I did with that green apple Mountain Dew, thrashed apple. But if you haven't seen it or don't know, I made a cheesecake out of that green apple, that thrashed green apple. Ooh, it is delicious. Really, really good. All right, let's get some more of this frosting in here.
Crazy Dad said, yep, we had a 25-pound turkey. That hat is his girlfriend's. I told her I just had to use it for a video.
That's awesome. Well, you know, that was the right one, Tim. That was definitely the right hat to use. And, you know, kudos to your girlfriend for having the right hat. All right. Big mess all over my hands again.
What a surprise.
Yeah. What a surprise. So, what does everybody want for Christmas? Uncle Wes, let's start with you. What do you want for Christmas, man? What do you want Santa Claus to bring you? And I mean it. What do you want Sandy to bring you? Okay, what do I gotta do here?
Tybalt said his neighbor knew that he was going to be alone and invited him over. It was a really nice time.
Awesome. That's way cool. That's kind of like what it was for my buddy. He probably would have just stayed at home alone, so definitely had him over. That's what you do. That's what friends do. Okay, so let me see here. It's got some frosting around the windows and stuff. I'll put that there. I don't know how well you can see that. No, then you can block the house. All right, I got to go around this window here first. Well, that looks terrible. I got to turn around so you guys can see what I'm doing. And what's it say to put on there? Keep looking at the wrong one. Some of the okay. Open up the first bag of candy.
Is that for that one?
Yeah. These candies are for this one. The other candies are over there. It shows them sticking in way? More.
Eli said, Chum wants a snack.
Chum, do you want some candy, buddy? See, you know, I don't. All right, fine. I'll lay it flat. It'll stay that way.
Crazy Dad said that he would love some 10s and 20s with a money back. LOL.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, and Eli, how about you? What do you want for Christmas? Old guy wants to know.
Tybalt says, I want Santa to bring me a new Canon EOS R camera. I hope I was good because it's not cheap.
Well, Santa will do his best, I'm sure. I want Santa to bring me a boxcar. No, an ocean liner cargo hold of, I don't know, even $1 bills would be fine. Or how about a solid gold Harley, a solid gold Harley with a diamond headlight and a ruby taillight. That's what I want. I keep asking for the same thing, but I never get it. Okay, so that's right there. That shows to put some around the door. Kind of. Let's get some different colors going here.
Crazy Dad said that fresh apple cheesecake was an awesome idea. He loved it.
Oh, thank you. I pretty much right away when we first bought the first 12-pack, and I tasted how good it was. Right away, I was trying to think of ways to use it, and I did. What was my first experiment? Do you remember?
I don't.
Give me. I tried to use it to make kind of like a green apple chutney, but the flavor got lost in the real apple. So that experiment didn't. It was good, but the taste of the soda was lost in the rest of it.
Eli says all he wants for Christmas is some tamales.
Tamales, yes, I love tamales. Had a kind of a indifferent experience with tamales one day with Mrs. Old Guy and I. We were going to a local fair, and I'd made some tamales, and I decided, oh, let's eat, and then we'll go, check out this carnival. And I ate like a dozen of these tamales. I was really hungry, and they were really good. And let's just say the tamales didn't last very long. Be riding rides I shouldn't be riding. All right.
Tybalt asked, what do I want for Christmas?
What do you want?
I want everybody to be happy and have a good year.
Awesome. So do I. I would like that too.
And he said that he loves our dogs.
Thank you. They are good. Although they can be ornery, they are good pups. Now, all my moving this thing around is kind of jeopardizing its structural integrity.
Crazy Dad said that him and Uncle did a cheesecake. Wait till you see what they used.
Cool. I love ideas. That I'm hoping that they will keep the apple as a regular thing, because if so, then I can add it to my list. I've got a list of 108 cheesecakes that I can make, and this one would make 109. So, yes! Always looking for something new. So, I'm going to be looking forward to your video, and I hope you don't mind if I steal your idea.
Tagalt says, what's everyone's favorite Mexican food?
Favorite Mexican food? Boy, I'm going to have to say enchiladas. I really like enchiladas.
Eli said his favorite Mexican food is green chili chicken enchiladas. Or
Oh,
carnitas.
Yeah. Carnitas are great. There's, it's kind of hard to pick a favorite because there's a lot of, like, I really love street tacos too. I love street tacos, but there's, a million different kinds. And I guess that's what I do like about it. Let's see. Well, this is not. Their frosting. They give you that fancy tip to use, but it's like melting and drooping. Pretty sad. That's okay.
Fluffy bearded man said green or red sauce enchiladas.
Oh yeah, I love green sauce enchiladas are great. Red sauce. I like chicken. I like beef. I like cheese. Enchiladas are just yum. But I like tamales too, and I like carnitas, and I like all so.
Tagalt said street tacos with carne asada and green and red sauce is amazing.
Oh yeah. See, I can't get enough street tacos. I'll go street tacos all the time. There's a place, about 50 miles or so. Mexican couple, mom and pop shop, and man, they make the best street tacos I've had. They are so good.
Crazy Dad said, yep, that would be awesome, and it's real simple to make, and it's different.
That's what I want. I like different.
And Tagalt says, you really need to do a top 3 favorite Mexican foods.
I should. Woo!
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Sirens.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. Ambulance just went by, 2 of them. Wow. Just went by. The sirens weren't on, but that's usually not good news, especially for around here. Generally, it means a wreck up on the pass. All right. So we're moving along here. I got some kind of color stuff on it. Just about out of my frosting here.
Fluffy Bearded Man says, carne asada I could eat every day, and Mexican chicken.
Oh yeah, I just love the Mexican spices, their overall flavor profile. There's something that I've never had that I really would like to try. Uh-oh. And that is mole. Real mole, not stuff that's just in a jar. But from what I've seen and heard, it's quite the undertaking to actually make it. So and that's way beyond my area of knowledge when it comes to any kind of Hispanic or Mexican cooking. There's just, yeah, I can make a little.
So let me catch you up here real quick.
Okay.
Time Vault says street tacos, enchiladas with both green and red sauce, and carne asada fries would be his top 3.
They all sound great.
Eli asked Robert when his part 2 of the tube pain video is coming in. Time Vault said a lot of accidents during the holiday, sadly.
Yeah. Well, around here, we're up in the Rockies, so people drive too fast for the conditions, and they pay a price. Sometimes a big price. Okay.
Robert wants to know, have you ever made, and I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but galumpus? Galump?
Oh, the galumpi? Are you talking about the cabbage rolls, Robert? If so, we did. I thought we did a video on it. Didn't we? I think we did. Yeah. I did, Robert, if that's what you're asking about, the Polish-style cabbage rolls, or cabbage rolls, whatever. They were, yes, I did do that. And I'm afraid this one's got to sit.
Wildman wants to know if you think ground chicken would be good in some red chili.
Well, I guess if you had it seasoned right. Personally, I wouldn't use ground chicken. I would maybe use shredded chicken. You cook a whole bird using those wonderful Mexican spices and flavors and whatnot, and shred the bird and then put that in there. I'm not real fond of ground poultry, turkey or chicken, or you name the bird. I'm probably not going to want it ground up. So that would be my personal preference to use in chili instead of ground turkey. I would rather chicken. I'd rather use a shredded chicken, or maybe cubed up. But yeah.
Walt wants to know if you're going to do a 2021 burrito.
A 20. I don't know. Maybe I should. It was a lot of fun doing the other one. Although the burrito was itself really a culinary nightmare. That was just about one of the foulest things I've ever put in my mouth. It was really bad.
I can't see your head.
Yeah, okay. That's okay. I'll be back in a second. Mrs. Old Guy and I are going to take a 5 here and grab us this cheesecake.
Fluffy Bearded Man said, you probably did. My memory sucks lately. And Eli said, a new challenge, hot dog and Vienna sausage water jello, LOL.
Oh! That would just be nasty.
Fluffy Bearded Man said you should do a stuffed chicken or a stuffed chicken for Saturday stream.
Stuffed chicken? Well, the thing with things like that is I could stuff the chicken and get it ready and put it in the oven, but it wouldn't be cooked in time, to actually consume on the stream in any way, because it's gonna take a stuffed chicken 2 hours or maybe more to cook. So some things I can't do just because of time restrictions. It wouldn't really work for a live stream. Other things like red chili, chili and beans, the some of the Mexican stuff like some burritos or some enchiladas with green sauce, or just there's a number of things, but that ain't one of them, I don't think. All right, I'm getting us a piece of this here. Mountain Dew cheesecake. I cannot resist it. This one is for Mrs. Old Guy. I'm going to hand that to you, and then you can just give them a quick look. Just kind of hold it kind of in front of the camera. Look at that. It was unbelievably good. I was really surprised how well the apple flavor carried over. I was a little concerned that it would get lost, but it didn't go up in steam. I got it. Sorry, folks. I'll build this other one here in a second. This one's got to dry some. Every time I do something new to it, it starts falling apart.
Fluffy Bearded Man said, like cordon bleu or broccoli and cheese.
Mm-hmm. We did cordon bleu, 3 weeks ago?
Yep, something like that.
Oh, I did a cordon bleu with a black pepper and lemon cream sauce. We had glazed carrots, and I made homemade angel hair pasta to go with it. It was fantastic, just fantastic. Yep, made the cordon bleu. Man, it was good.
Tybolt said that he had green bean casserole for the first time, and he was really surprised he didn't like it.
You know what? Welcome to the club. I don't like green bean casserole either. I never have. I like green beans. I just don't like them served up with cream and mushroom soup and onion, French's onion straws on the top. That's what everybody uses, right? It's the French's onion, fried onion things. Except for if I was to actually make a green bean casserole, I would make my own fried onion Crispies. They're easy enough, and I know what's in it.
Eli wants enchiladas now.
I do too. Maybe we should make enchiladas this week. Okay. Well, I'll just plan that, Eli. I'll make enchiladas next week. I want to see a vote now out of the folks that are in the room if it should be green sauce or red sauce for next week's enchiladas.
Robert said maybe you should start doing that with all the new Mountain Dew flavors. Make a cheesecake.
Make a cheesecake?
Especially you should try it with the new gingerbread one.
We've got some in the fridge. I'll see how well it reduces. This was, I guess just a kind of a wild shot. I wasn't sure if the green apple flavor would still taste good after it was concentrated like that. Some things, you think they're going to taste good when you do it, but they turn out not so much. But it really did turn out good. The only thing that I had to change was add that. If you saw the video, I just added that little bit of vinegar, lemon juice, because the concentrate got so sugary and so sweet that it kind of lost that little bit of tartness that it had with it. So I added that little bit of lemon juice, and that added that little bit of tart right back into it, and that's that's what makes it snap.
Crazy Dad said that Uncle Wildman said that he has a new challenge.
Oh yeah?
Graham crackers in a bowl with hot coffee and molasses on it. Then you have to drink the cup of coffee. Then you have to drink a cup of hot coffee.
Graham crackers with coffee and molasses?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do it, but I want to see you do it first.
Eli wants green with chicken.
Green chicken. All right, green chicken enchiladas. Heard that.
Tybalt says that's exactly how they made it. I think if I made my own Krispies and homemade mushroom soup, it might be good. I love green string beans also.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of people would just dump a can of old Campbell's, mushroom soup in there. It's just nasty.
Robert says that he's got a good thumbnail idea for the gingerbread one if you do it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. Maybe we'll have to think about it, because I do a. I might as well, because I already do a pumpkin pie cheesecake, not a pumpkin spice cheesecake, pumpkin pie cheesecake, and an eggnog cheesecake. So maybe that would just be another one to add. A gingerbread cheesecake. The only issue is if I use that and it turns out really nice and everything, and they never make it again, it's kind of well, I guess it wouldn't be a useless recipe. It'd just be one that I'd have to try and duplicate using just ginger and maybe a little bit of clove. I'm not sure what else they put in it, but okay, I know. Just shut up and quit complaining. Let's look at this other one here. Man, that cheesecake is so good.
It is. Tybalt said that he learned how to make an amazing mushroom soup a few years ago. I can't eat Campbell's soup after learning to make my own.
No, you can't. I many years ago I learned how to make a mushroom parmesan, and ever since then, I still like cream of mushroom, but the mushroom parmesan, it was so good, it kind of ruined me for other kinds of mushroom soup. This one, I don't know, folks. This one's got nothing, no interlocking pieces or anything that's going to help hold it together. Where's that other bag at? Did I throw it away? I did. All right. So we'll see how well this thing works. My guess is going to be exactly like this frosting. It's not going to hold its shape. So I'm not going to try and get too fancy with it, but there's, I guess, no tip to get fancy with. They knew it. I know it. So
Robert wants to know if you ever made a savory cheesecake before.
I have. A couple of different ones. One was almost like a breakfast cheesecake. kind of like a cross between cheesecake and what's the word I'm looking for? Well, my brain is mush. Cross between a cheesecake and a quiche. It was very eggy, but it was also very creamy and smooth, and so I did that. That was a savory one, and then I did another one that had spinach and artichoke. So it was kind of like a spinach artichoke dip, but made into a cheesecake. And I had I don't remember the sauce. I did make a sauce to kind of go to complement it, but I don't remember now what it was. So that's the best answer I can give on that. I'm not doing this right.
Eli said Chuck's ready for you to drop something.
He's always ready for me to drop something. Okay, so I do have one.
Tybalt wants to know how we decorate our house for Christmas.
Very minimally. It just a couple of reasons. One is we don't have the kids anymore. There's really our grandkids live states and states away. They would probably never get here for Christmas, and our two dogs. Leaving a Christmas tree here, like if we took off her, that'd be a horrible idea. And a lot of our stuff that we had for decorations got lost in a fire. So, I like to decorate. I used to go really crazy about it. Mrs. Old Guy would attest to that fact.
Yeah.
But
decorate everything.
Everything. I'd buy rolls of wrapping paper and make like different size shapes or whatever on a wall, and then put ribbon on it and make it look like packages and.
Got fake presents under the tree until we got real much done.
Yep. I'd always Santa Clauses. I'd go crazy on Santa Clauses every year. I was adding more Santa Clauses. Oh, this thing is pretty terrible. I could see you having to wait like overnight just so that it dries. Wow. I don't even really want to touch that. No. It's laying on its side, but or its end, I guess. But if I do anything more with it, it will definitely fall apart. It doesn't even really want to stay level there.
Eli says, have you ever gifted or been gifted coal?
Coal? Well, Eli, yes. But it just so happens that the house that we live in, when it was first built, was a company house for a coal mine. And that's how this house has been heated for, since 1907. This house has been heated by coal until last year, when we got our solar panels and heat pump put in. So, yeah.
Have you gifted it?
Have I gifted it? Sure.
Or gotten it as a
Yes,
gift?
both. Because there are other people that needed coal. People gave us coal when we needed it. So, especially around Christmas, getting coal as a gift was great.
And Tybalt says that he's sorry to hear about the fire. That's horrible. I would really be upset if I lost my family organism.
Yeah, no. I kept perspective, right? You know, things, they were only things. You know, things can be replaced, people can't. So, you know, it's all good. It's all good. We got more Christmas lights. You know, you know, I may continue to decorate sometime. I don't know, but it's not that big of a deal to me anymore. Although this year, I will have to say I'm in more of the decorating mode than I have been in, like, what, at least the last 5 or 6 years, huh, Miss Old Guy?
Yeah.
So you never know, you know, what might happen.
Sean on the pack here. What's up, Tom?
Hey, Sean, welcome, buddy. Old Guy is really making a mockery of how to properly make a gingerbread house out of one of these kits. One of them I'm afraid to even move the dang thing.
Come on.
Celebrating 200 subs tonight there, Sean. And so I'm really pleased about that. And by the way, just on a quick little note, I'm glad to see that your mom is home and you know, out of surgery and whatever the issue was. It seems like she's doing okay, and that's awesome. So we have been trying to put these couple little gingerbread houses together, and this one here, I'm really afraid to move it. I don't want to pick it up. I'm afraid as soon as I do, it'll just go plop. I think it's going to have to sit there like overnight before it's firm enough to even pick up. I don't know. We'll see.
Sean on the pack said, I think it looks amazing, and congrats on the 200 subs.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
And she said thank you.
Ah.
His mom said thank you.
Great. Yeah, that's great. Now, hey man, nothing's more important than family. Nothing is more important than family. Period. So, I'm glad you're doing okay. Well, yeah, I kind of got it. I don't know. Maybe I can decorate the front a little bit more, maybe. No! Oh no! No! Well, I decorated it real good. Well, it's pretty obvious this thing isn't going to go together, at least not right now. So I might as well take a bite and at least see if it's at least a decent cookie.
Eli said contractor license revoked.
Yeah, no doubt.
Doug's probably laughing at you.
I'm sure my brother's having a good chuckle. I should have left it alone. And that was just okay. Hey, look.
Sean in the pack said, LOL, I saw it coming apart, and I was like, no, just like you were.
Well, well, there's your, where's this candy at here?
Eli said, that must have been the house the piggy made from straw.
Yeah. Let's get some more candy on it. Couldn't even handle the weight of that extra candy on there. There we go. There's your freaking $12
gingerbread lean-to.
gingerbread lean-to. And we can see this one collapse.
Gingerbread TV and Crazy Dad said.
I'm gonna leave it like that, and I'll let it dry, and that'll be my gingerbread house, I think, for the season. Might as well put a little more icing on there, so that when I do move it, maybe it'll be slightly glued together. Either that, or it's gonna make it heavy and fall apart again. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh my gosh.
Sean says, now I want to make a gingerbread house, LOL.
It was fun. I've had fun doing it. It turned out crappy, but I got to play with some frosting and, eat a little bit of candy and, make myself look like a real putz. So it's been a pretty enjoyable hour. Oh,
Eli
gosh.
said, there's the thumbnail.
What's that?
Eli said, there's the thumbnail.
There's the thumbnail. Yeah, no kidding. I need to grab my camera. I'll be right back.
Right here.
No, I'm gonna go grab your camera, and then I'll grab it from you, and then I'll take. This is a beautiful. You're right. Thank you, Eli. It's gonna be a great thumbnail. I should try to get this one to stand back up. I don't know that I can. I got a bag full of frosting here. Sean, have you ever made one of these things? No? I will get this thing together. Okay.
Sean of Pack said, the most important thing is you had fun doing it and all the positive energy coming out of it. And Ralph says, that's a nice gingerbread TV.
Ralph?
Yeah.
No, Ralph. This is horrible. I can't get it to go straight. Okay. Well, maybe. Okay. Let me wash my hands, this little guy. Oh.
Shauna's Pack said, I made one a very long time ago, so I think I'm going to be going to the store tomorrow and getting a gingerbread kit. Maybe I'll do it live so that you can see me have a catastrophe.
Catastrophe?
Just
Catastrophic failure?
Yes.
That's right, too. Just think how many just think that poor little gingerbread family would have been crushed during that. Yeah, let's see. Let's get that. Oh, here. Let me get a picture of you guys. Okay. Everybody smile. Awesome. There we go. Great idea. That's going to make an excellent thumbnail. Oh, look, and this one fell again. Okay. Well, fine. You can just get added on to this one. I knew I'd make one big one out of the two. I'll leave that one alone. You never know, I might get lucky on that one single one. Let's get some more of this stuff on there. For a second I thought maybe I clipped two corners again. That was something else, Sean. You kind of missed out on number one. When you get your kit, you don't want to forget to clip the end and put your tip in first. See, I didn't do that. I just put the frosting in the bag, and then I had to work with no tip on that one. So there's a tip. Be sure to use your tip.
I said that was fun.
It was fun. All right. Well, you know what? I think I've about carried this as far as I can. But next week I'll be back, and just so y'all know, I will be here. We'll be doing a live cast on Christmas night. So we'll be here then too. I think I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to, finish kind of decorating my beautiful little Christmas gingerbread lean-to. And I hope everybody has a great week. I appreciate y'all coming in. Whoever the 200th person was that subscribed, if you're watching, if you're there, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I appreciate every one of you. Really, if it wasn't for you, there'd be absolutely no reason for me to be doing this. It is the highlight of my week when I get to do this, and you guys come on and watch. So I really appreciate it. I will see everybody next week. Do something for somebody. Give them a helping hand, okay? Y'all take care. I'll see you next week.
Just real quick, Sean said thank you for the tip on using the tip.
Well, you're welcome, Sean. Keep your tip to yourself. Okay. Bye, everybody. I'll see you next week.